Our guest today at Money Show is Krista Huff, editor of Cabot Undervalued Stocks Advisor. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Zach. Great to be here.
Could you give us an overview of your investment strategy?
I have a strategy that I developed over 29 years of stock investing. It combines growth, value, and technical analysis to find stocks that will hopefully outperform the market. So the growth aspect concentrates on earnings growth. I want the company's earnings to be projected to grow 15% or more both this year and next year. So I don't look at former earnings, I look at future earnings. And then I look at the price-earnings ratio, which I would prefer to be below the earnings growth rate. And that tells me that the stock has room to go up quite a bit before it becomes overvalued. And then the third component of my strategy is the debt ratio. I want the long-term debt to capitalization ratio to be below 40% so that the company has plenty of financial flexibility to take care of whatever ventures it wants to take care of and not be strapped with debt payments. If the stock passes all those criteria, then I look at the technical charts to figure out when to buy and when to sell.
Awesome. At the start of the year, you chose Vertex Pharmaceuticals as your favorite stock for 2017. Since then, the shares have risen 64%. Could you explain the original rationale behind choosing this stock?
Vertex is a pharmaceutical company that for many years had no history of making a profit. And last year, 2016, was the first time that it was expected to make a significant profit and then continue earning growing profits henceforth. But a lot of times the market is a day late and a dollar short on that kind of news. And so I knew that if I bought the stock while it was low and then the 2016 earnings were reported, everybody would be shocked and drive the share price up. And that's pretty much exactly what happened.
Could you share an overview of developments at Vertex since the start of this year?
Yes. Vertex Pharmaceuticals corners the market in cystic fibrosis treatments, which affects around 80,000 people worldwide. So it's like a niche industry, but Vertex is constantly creating new drugs, improving its drugs. It recently got approval for an expanded label use to younger children. It has been getting approvals for reimbursements in other countries. Recently, Ireland got on board with agreeing to repay Vertex for treatments. The company also has some cancer treatments, which it sold to Merck this year for a hefty sum. And the company's goal is to have one pill once per day so that the folks who take the medicines don't have to constantly be taking pills and watching the clock.
Given the stock's strong performance so far this year, do you still recommend it as a buy?
Actually, on June 2nd, I took it from strong buy down to a hold because the stock had run up so much and it seemed like it was due for a pullback. And then that turned out to be the highest recent day on the share price. So then when it came back down to 122, today, this morning, in my weekly update, I moved it back from hold to strong buy because there's room for about 15% upside to about $140 per share. At that time, the stock will be retracing prices where it traded in 2015, and I expect the stock to get stuck. I will probably sell it at 140.
This is Zach Levine with Money Show, and we've been speaking with growth and income expert Krista Huff. Thank you for your time, Krista.
Thank you so much, Zach.